The third season premiere of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds provided an unexpected glimpse into the early years of Lieutenant Montgomery Scott's, Martin Quinn, tenure on the Starship Enterprise. By the start of Star Trek, the original series, James Doohan's character Scotty is an expert on the Enterprise and takes great satisfaction in his ability to handle practically any engineering problem. In Hegemony, the Season 2 finale of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, Martin Quinn's character Scotty makes his debut as the only person to survive the Gorn attack on the USS Stardiver. Because Scotty cleverly set up his shuttle to show up on the Gorn sensors as a Gorn ship, he was able to avoid the Gorn. As Hegemony came to a close, Captain Christopher Pike, Anson Mount, was faced with an almost impossible decision as the USS Enterprise faced combat against the Gorn. In Hegemony Part 2, the third season premiere of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds, Pike depends on Scotty and the rest of his crew to come up with a solution that will save everyone. Scotty collaborates with Commander Pelia Carol Kane, the current chief engineer of the USS Enterprise and a former Starfleet lecturer, during the third season premiere of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. Scotty is reprimanded by Pelia for failing to keep a work-in-progress log during the process of jury-rigging his shuttle's improvised Gorn cloaking technology. The future chief engineer begins to describe his difficulties as Captain Pike inquires about his progress. Scotty is under pressure to find the answer, though, as Pelia interrupts right away to reassure Pike that the device will be ready before the Enterprise crosses the Gorn hegemony line. When Pelia bursts into engineering later, shouting, "The Gorn are here!" Scotty is encouraged to abandon caution and complete his invention as soon as can. Pelia encourages Scotty to take chances after seeing that he performs best under pressure, shaping him into the miracle worker he will eventually become. When Captain Pike proposes transforming the Enterprise into a stellar flare, Scotty objects, and Pelia reprimands him for saying the task is nearly impossible. Scotty, however, makes everything work as usual, demonstrating that Pelia and Pike have good reason to trust him and providing hints about his potential as Enterprise chief engineer. The youthful Scotty, played by Martin Quinn, is not as self-assured or as gregarious as the chief engineer from Star Trek, the original series. Scotty is intelligent and resourceful, but he also has self-doubt and tends to be too cautious and risk-averse. The Scotty from TOS has become accustomed to the Enterprise and its capabilities and is far more self-assured. Scotty has just lost his whole ship and crew to the Gorn in the third season premiere of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. Pelia recognizes Scotty's potential as a great engineer, but it makes reasonable that he would be more cautious at that point. It is evident that Scotty was greatly influenced by Pelia, who helped him develop into the chief engineer that we are familiar with from Star Trek, the original series. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.